Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the Last Cup right here on News Center Maine Plus.
Yep, so here's what we're talking about today, something that's trending, a look back at 2024.
So there's a new survey that finds Americans said that 24 was okay. On average, they ranked the year a 6.1 out of 10. The study was conducted by Talker Research, who surveyed about 2,000 Americans about their experiences throughout the year. Talker did the survey between December 13th and December 19th of 24. Some considered the year average. Others said memorable moments they had because they reconnected with some family and some friends.
17% of survey participants said that reconnecting stood out for them this year. And also 30% of Americans gave this year an 8 or higher out of 10. Personal development emerged as a dominant theme this year, with an overwhelming 67% of Americans reporting some form of personal growth over the past year. So, what do we think of 2024? Aaron, you want to go first?
It's such a personal thing, right?
Yeah.
Depending how your year went.
Yeah.
So.
Right. But it's interesting to sort of see the trends. So let's see how we stack up.
I think I had a pretty decent year. Like, I enjoyed it. I feel like I had some personal growth. Like, I just figured some stuff out in my life. And then I also feel like the music was really great this year. Like, it was a year for the pop girlies, so I was here for it. And I'd Cowboy Carter spring and then a Brat summer. So I've had a really great year.
Again, he's speaking another language. I have no idea what any of that means, but I'm glad it worked for you.
Beyonce and somebody else.
Oh, gotcha.
Not put another name on.
Okay, so if you were to give it a, 1 to 10, what number value would you give it?
I mean, I'm still not going to do anything high. I'd say like a 7.6.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I think, I'm trying to think as we were talking about this. I can't think of really anything that was awful in 24, so that's good. Further removed from COVID, I think helped just get back into the normalcy of the world and the way it used to be, I guess, although it's never going to go back to the way it used to be. Yeah, everybody was healthy in my family. Didn't have any more babies this year. That was good. I feel like it was. Yeah, I'm going like an 8.8.
That's high.
It is. It was a really good year.
That's high.
Yeah.
I'm going a 9.
Oh.
I'm going 9, maybe 9.5. This 2024 was a great year for me overall. Financially, there were some challenges, which always creates a little bit of stress.
If we're talking finances, sorry, I'm down to a 3.
Well, that's why I lowered mine. I was like, you can always.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was in the equation.
Yeah, well, it's a big factor in people's lives.
Yeah.
It's things have been a little tough, inflation high, and all of that. So that would be the only sort of, for me, sort of fly in the ointment, because I had tons of adventures. I had, my relationships with my daughters are so great. They both moved out this year, so I became an empty nester, which I know for a lot of people is almost traumatic. For me, it was great. I think it enhanced my relationship with my daughters, to tell you the truth. And they're both close. They both still live close. So I think that's also why I'm not like freaking out. I think if either one of them had moved far away, I would be, sobbing a different story right now. But yeah, lots of travel, lots of concerts, lots of paddleboarding and spending time at the beach, and it was good.
Yeah.
It
That's
was
all good.
And we've got our core here at work, our
always having a good
work
time.
family. Yeah, we've got a good work family here. So that makes a big difference too. So
check.
Yeah, so sorry to
between
gloat
the three of
people,
us,
but
yeah, so I think between the three of us, we average out a pretty high grade there.
yeah,
like 100.
yeah, a little higher than.
Well, I'm going to work on your math skills, but that's okay. Science, not math. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I took.
The two are not related
I
at
took
all.
all the calculus in the world, so. Actually, my parents made me do never use a calculator when you were a kid. Hated it at the time, paid off.
Yes.
Really paid off now. So parents to kids, don't let them use calculators. Now, for your day out here, even though I'm actually good at math, the whole 100 thing was a joke. Otherwise, for your thing out here, just to clarify, I'm actually really good at math. Otherwise, for your day here today, we have some rain that's continuing to push into the state right now, into western Maine at the moment. It's going to be a little bit heavier than it was yesterday because it's coming with a cold front this time around. But after daybreak here, and it's already at that point, we're going to see everything picking up in western Maine. Moderate to heavy rain as this continues to push through the area. As this also comes with some warmer temperatures this time around, we could see the two combining with some snow snow melt and causing some localized flooding issues. Wouldn't expect anything widespread, but you could see some localized stuff. That continues to push across the state here by about lunchtime, getting to central Maine. Each of us only receiving the rain for about 3 to 4 hours. It's a pretty quick moving front as it's getting through. And then really by the evening, it starts to get over into eastern Maine by late afternoon, early evening. And then even by that point, right around sunset, you could start to get some sunshine. We should start to get some sunshine in southern and western portions of the state as well. So overall, going to be a rainy kind of day and windy kind of day as well. We're going to see the coastline specifically getting wind gusts up to around 35, 40 miles an hour. Higher going to be right along mid-coast and inland. Going to see everything just a tiny bit calmer, but still definitely going to be a breezy day out there. So you just want to be aware of that. Wouldn't expect to see widespread power outages, but we could see a few. Afterwards, we have some high pressure moving in to give us some sunshine tomorrow. Another low starts to move in here as we get into your day on Wednesday in the morning and throughout the day. Most of the state going to see rain out of that one, but the mountains could get a few inches of snow. Rest of the week looks pretty good after all we get through this. We're going to have some flurries Thursday morning potentially with windy conditions Thursday and Friday, and then the weekend gets cold, but we get some more sunshine back in the forecast. So overall, you guys, it's going to look pretty decent. We just kind of Maine winter, right? Kind of goes back and forth all the time.
All right, Mr. Myler, thank you so much. Let's take a look now at some of the stories that we are checking out throughout this day in your news cycle.
There is a website available for you to share a tribute to the late President Jimmy Carter. Leaders at the Carter Center are encouraging anyone who would like to send their condolences to the family to visit jimmycartertribute.org. That will take you to the official online condolence book, and the family has also asked that in lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the Carter Center.
Officials are still looking for a man who's missing from the town of Norway. They say Robert Coleman left his home on Ralph Richardson Road. He's driving a gray Chevy sedan with Maine plates. He was last seen wearing a blue jeans, a red jacket, and an orange hat. Officials say he does suffer from some cognitive issues. If you do have any information, maybe you've seen him, state police ask that you please give them a call.
An abandoned building in New Gloucester is a total loss after a late-night fire on Saturday. New Gloucester fire officials say they responded to it around 10:15 p.m. Firefighters say it was a challenge to put out the flames because of the condition of the building. They were able to contain the flames, though, to that building alone and put it out by around 1 the following morning. The cause of the fire has not been released.
Applications are due at noon today for positions on Lewiston's boards and commissions. Officials with the city say there are positions available for everything from historic preservation to public health. You can learn more about what roles are available and find some applications so you can apply for them by going to the City of Lewiston's website.
And the slopes at Mount Abram will not be open for use today. Staff members say it's an effort to protect their snowpack because of poor weather conditions. However, the ski area's Loose Boots Lounge will be available for use. It'll open starting at 3 this afternoon with live music starting around 4:30. Mount Abram is set to reopen tomorrow for some New Year's Eve turns. However, they do recommend you check their website to make sure because, you know, hard to tell just how bad it's going to be by the end of the day today.
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah. But I like that the lounge is staying open.
I'm well aware of what
That
your
could be
favorite part
fun.
was. Yep. Thanks for joining us on the last cup here on News Center Maine Plus. Stay here all day for the latest news, weather, and much more.
When it comes to après ski, the après is always the best, isn't it?
Even
Anyway,
if the slopes were open, I'd still be in the lounge.
we'll be back tomorrow morning. Hope you enjoy your day, even though it's a bit of a drizzly, gloomy one. We'll see you later.